These are all styles of men's boot styles from Chelsea to Chukkas and paintings boots to dress boots. This article is a deep dive into the 7 high-quality boot styles you want. So, do you want to recognize one of the simplest approaches to appear to you recognize a factor or two about style this autumn and winter season? I'm going to cut proper to the chase and show you 7 distinct types of guys' boots for fall and winter that, as a stylish guy, you'll certainly need to recognize approximately. Before we start with the video, just make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel. Turn the bell notification on so that you'll never miss any of our crazy updates. In this video, you'll study the differences between the myriad of men's boots and my boot choices for fall and winter, and get outfit thoughts on how you could put on them. You can watch the video directly beneath, which incorporates additional boot styles that aren't in this editorial. Also be sure to test out the Mr. Porter series and Huckberry Boot Shop of the latest and best trending boots. The plain toe boot style. The informal simple toe boot is first up. It's a clean, all-motive boot style with a timeless layout that each elegant guy should have in their fall-wintry weather cloth wardrobe. The pair above is a low-cost, fine boot known as the President from Thursday Boots that is homemade with a Goodyear or Blake Welt production. This lets in to be able to resole the boots once they wear down. The plain toe boot's casual nature makes it ideal for normal wear. You can sense comfortable carrying them in reality everywhere except extra formal outings in order to require a match. It's flexible enough to put on with the whole thing from an informal button-down and jeans, to chinos and a cardigan sweater or denim jacket and cords. I love that the plain toe boot is an all-motive boot that's perfect with everything from informal appearance to smart informal get-ups. You can experience coziness to put on them with the entirety from top layers like leather-based jackets to lightly padded vests or lightweight Harrington jackets. Down low, you can choose jeans to suit the boot's informal nature or raise them barely with a couple of narrow in-shaped chinos. The cap toe boot style. This informal boot style is similar to the plain toe model, with the difference being the cap throughout the toe boot. It's barely greater informal than an undeniable toe, and is a viable alternative if you're seeking something comparable, however with an introduced diffused detail. The pair above is in military suede. Not handiest is the coloration unique, but the suede provides a texture that is best for fall iciness seasons. Personally, I choose cap toe over undeniable toe, as it provides greater visual weight to the boot, which USA the rugged element. Just like the plain toe, the cap toe boot may be worn absolutely anywhere. I wouldn't wear it with a traditional match, but it could work with a healthy with greater informal fabrics like flannel or tweed. You can rock it with a sport coat and denim or chinos as well. I like mixing textures, so the suede can move properly with wool trousers and other iciness fabric like tweed. I featured this army pair in my excursion birthday celebration New Year's Eve lookbook. The mock toe boot style. The mock toe boot is more rugged than the preceding men's boot patterns. It's outstanding by way of the crescent-formed seam jogging throughout the pinnacle of the shoe, which agrees with it or not, changed into simulated by using moccasins worn by using the Native Americans. The American heritage boot brands like Wolverine, Red Wing, and Thorogood have their personal variations of the mock toe boot. They regularly include the ubiquitous white polyurethane outsole. The pair above is by ways the maximum comfy pair of boots that I own. The mock toe boot is mainly rugged, however it may still be dressed up to a point, depending on the boot's silhouette. The mock toe boot's rugged nature complements thick and heavy layers, so experience loose to pile them on for a stylish seasonal suitable appearance. Personally, I pick the slimmer silhouette of the Spanish logo Picolinos. I've featured it in my denim jacket manual and in my piece on early fall fashion. They're the maximum secure pair of trainers that I've very owned so far. The Picolinos mock toe boots look brilliant with the minimalist fundamentals, slender jeans, and t-shirt look in addition to rolled up denim with a protracted sleeved Henley blouse. It's the simple, casual, cool nature that I love maximum approximately that appears above. The Chelsea boot style. The Chelsea boot is a laceless boot fashion. This is as famous as ever. The distinguishing function of Chelsea boots is the elastic band across the ankle, extending up to the tip of the boot beginning. It's an unmistakable utilitarian function because it allows for easy slip-on and stale. It's tremendously comfy with a smooth, minimalist aesthetic, making it one of my preferred boot alternatives for the time being. This coming from someone who hated the layout for the longest time, however it grew on me. The traditional Chelsea boot is one of the greater popular boot types these days. Its classic layout lends itself to dressing up or down. Wear it with jeans and chinos, or in case you're feeling up to it, rock it with a matching tie. They're that flexible. A phrase of recommendation. Chelsea boots, especially suede, may stretch a touch bit, and so it is able to be an amazing idea to length down a half length while buying a pair. I love a suede pair of Chelsea boots because of its at-ease nature and flexibility while pairing with informal outfits, which have been my bread and butter during the last numerous years. I put on them the entirety from bomber jackets to field jackets and more subtle top coats. The Chukka Desert Boot Style. All wilderness boots are chukkas, but now not all chukkas are desert boots. What makes a chukka a desert boot is basically the crepe rubber sole and typically a greater informal appearance. The chukka boot is a dress informal shoe with open lacing and 2 or 3 pairs of eyelets. You'll commonly locate this ankle-excessive boot in suede or leather-based. Chukkas have been popularized by the long-lasting Clark's Originals Barren Region boot. Chukkas can be a good deal extra dressy and worn with a healthy. A desert boot leans greater rugged and is a greater suitable for carrying with cuffed jeans, flannel, and a mild vest. Either way, recognize that similar to Chelsea's, you can easily rock chukkas both casually and extra formally. It's also the purpose why chukkas are on my listing of footwear every guy desires. Chukka boots are also first-rate for multi-seasons, appropriate for the cooler months of autumn, all the manner to the warm spring and summer months. Get a conventional pair in suede for a real desert boot fashion. The Work Boot Style. The paintings boot goes manner again. Miners manner lower back within the day. Speaking over 100 years in the past wore paintings boots for their durability and sturdiness, but also comfortability. The defining characteristic of those boots, although, changed into their double-layered cap toe to protect the miners' feet from injury as they labored with hand tools and heavy machinery. Overall, they're bulkier with a more heavy-duty aesthetic. Some popular American manufacturers are the Red Wing from Ranger, Wolverine 1000 Mile, Thorogood, and Timberland. Work boots can double as a wonderful wintry weather boots as nicely. The Bruges Dress Boot Style. The Bruges dress boot is barely extra informal than an undeniable toe or cap toe dress boot, but what makes it a get-dressed boot is the slim silhouette, leather sole, and typical more refined aesthetic. Personally, I love Bruging on boots, which are the perforations which you see along the boot. This pair specifically I had my eye on for years and subsequently pulled the cause. It's the Allen Edmonds Dalton wingtip dress boot in a chocolate brown color. I chose dark brown as it's the maximum flexible get-dressed shoe color and color. It's crafted with top-rate craftskin leather, Hire, and Goodyear welted construction, which makes the soles craftable once they are put on over the years. If I had to pick between an ordinary dress boot or one with Bruging, I'd choose the latter in reality because it's more flexible. It can be worn formally with a fit and with extra informal looks, inclusive of denim, cords, and wool trousers. I featured these Bruges dress boots in my Valentine's Day lookbook. The Bruges dress boot is underrated and one of the best boots for guys, in my sincere opinion. Dress boots are the most subtle pair of boots in this listing, and so you can put on them in shape and tie them with no hassle. In the iciness time, I like to rock my Allen Edmonds Daltons with outerwear like a top coat or pea coat that fits perfectly with a dressier aesthetic. Let's hear your thoughts on the comments section below. Follow us for more updates. Thanks for watching!